For clamshell, you're going to be working on your hip external rotators. So you want your feet, your hips, and your shoulders all lined up. Imagine there's a couch behind you that you're lining up against. You want this hip to be rolled just slightly forward though. Imagine there's a little bit of a race car coming from underneath, just a small little toy car coming underneath you here. So you're kind of lifting up that lower body here so that we're not kind of falling forward and up with this hip. So hips are essentially level. And then from here, you're gonna be lifting up that top leg, keeping the foot on the floor back there. And if you hold that engagement of the glute, you will feel that back through here. Slowly lower back down like you're moving through peanut butter, and then lift that leg back up. Slowly lower back down, lift back up. Try not to let your trunk move. Keep that hip forward and down. Biggest mistakes with this one is that people start to roll backwards. You should feel this if you have your pant seam behind the pant seam there, not in the front of the hip. If you feel it a lot in the front of your hip, you can think of trying to keep that hip down. Pull the hip back slightly though, like in its space here. So I'm not rolling back, I'm just kind of thinking of bringing that whole hip socket back, like I'm moving my knee on top of the other knee, and then from there I'm bringing my leg up. It may also just mean that you're going too far into the range. Lift that leg up. Slowly lower back down. So again, about 10 to 15 of these. The very last one, try to hold it up there and keep it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. So that's one of side lying hip external rotation or clamshell. 2 of clamshell. You're gonna be lifting your top leg up towards the ceiling. So you're already starting in this like hip internal rotation position. So my knee is down, my foot is up towards the ceiling, thinking of that little toy car coming underneath my side there. So I'm lifting up that top hip or my bottom hip. My hips are level now from here. Now from this position, I'm gonna rotate my top leg up and away and lower it back down. Lifting up and away and lower it back down. This is gonna get really active here. You're getting hip abduction because you're holding that isometrically up and away from your body, and then you're just bringing that leg into external rotation, clamshell. Sideline hip external rotation with isometric abduction hold. This is part 2 of the clamshell exercise. Think of that little toy car. I'm losing my toy car, so think of the toy car lifting me up and away. And relaxing back down. Actually, on the last one, hold it up there. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lowering back down nice and slow.